door slide is. It's a press, but it's also got an area on the press that will cut off and form all these shapes in one stroke of the press.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Every time it strokes, you got a finished pair of parts. I'll give it back to you. Okay.
Leave it up there.
So, anyhow, we got sidetracked on that.
That's okay.
So, we're talking about everything in here is made somewhere. Everything, this building is made by somebody. The lights are put up by electricians, construction companies, the trades you're talking about. There are so many different trades out there. Joe's dad has been a sheet metal worker for his whole working career, and your brothers, you got one brother that's a sheet metal worker?
Yeah, and the other one's HVAC.
Okay, heating, ventilation, air conditioning. I tell you what, companies are dying for help out there. They really are. They're probably going to want somebody with some experience. So the only way to get experience is get out there and get a job somewhere. I don't care what kind of job it is to start with. If you can't find what you're interested in, get some experience so you can work your way up and say, hey, I've worked at such and such place. They'll give you a good review maybe for showing up every day or being a good person for doing whatever they do. So these trades, I'm going to give you an example I saw online. I know you can't believe everything online, but I know a guy that's in the trade. Pipe fitters. There's the, I forget what it's called, Union Pipe Fitters place over on I-80 by LaGrange Road or somewhere over there.
It's west of LaGrange.
I saw an ad on Facebook. Says, here's what a guy getting into pipe fitting can expect to earn in 5 years. A 40-hour week. First year you might make 15 or 20 bucks an hour, and it progressively gets better as you get to the end of that line. They say that after 5 years, a pipe fitter will be making $100,000 a year. That's not a bad wage, is it? Now, I know a guy that's a pipe fitter. He works 40 hours a week. He works 50 hours a week. He works 60 hours a week. He is really probably pulling down some dough. Richie's brother.
Oh, yeah.
He is really pulling down some dough. But I tell you what, you got to go through background checks. They x-ray your welds. They're welding on things that are nuclear related. These guys got to be top dogs. Top dogs. They work on the big buildings in the city. I knew a guy that built, what do they call it now? Cut Rate Field, when they built the Sox Park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, look at the construction projects these guys work on. I mean, it's enormous projects, and these guys are all making these things. And those are the trades. People are looking for help. So, you know, you might have to apply yourself and get some experience somehow, get in there. Another thing I'm going to mention, we had a guy in the shop a couple weeks ago one evening, Jack, and he said that he was a machinist, tool maker, did a good job, he knows his stuff. He wouldn't even get an interview with some places if he didn't have at least associate's degree. So I'm not here to discourage college, but I went to night school for 10 years. I got my associate's degree and probably another year's worth of college in it, and you know, you got to apply yourself. But you find a career that's interesting to you, you won't have any questions about you taking these classes and what night school does for you. You might be working at turning work in a lathe, but you might need to learn how to do CAD drafting. So that's what you can pick up at a school. You might have to go to night school to do it. You know, it's your career. What you put into it early on is going to carry through your whole working career.